Ja, es ist wieder soweit. Ich bin bereit für meine nächste Klatsche. Ja, das war leider nichts. Die ersten beiden Spiele gingen ordentlich in die Hose und eigentlich kann es ja nur noch besser werden. Ne? Ich habe auch ein bisschen geübt, ein bisschen trainiert. So ein paar Fadeaway, Spin, Shooting, irgendwas, Reverse von der Seite. Ich habe keine Ahnung. Auf jeden Fall habe ich versucht, ein bisschen zu trainieren, die Würfe. Und naja, in der Hitze des Gefechts wird es sowieso wieder nicht klappen. Es ist einfach schwierig, aber gut. Die Pelicans habe ich schon mal gewonnen, würde ich sagen. Und dann gehen wir das direkt mal an, das hier Gurke. Müsste eigentlich alles soweit eingestellt sein. Ja, leider nach wie vor keine Mucke. Aber ja, müssen wir halt mitleben. Antonio Davis sieht übrigens aus wie Harald Glöckler. Werdet ihr gleich sehen im Spiel. Das ist ganz witzig. Soll ja nichts heißen, ne? So. Okay, weiß gegen Violett. Machen wir das so? Machen wir so, ne? Okay.
The 2K Sports Pregame Show.
So, eine Nacht drüber geschlafen, man freut sich ja trotzdem drauf. Auch die Pregame-Show nochmal zu genießen. Shaq, Ernie und Kenny freuen sich auch. Ja.
Tip-off coming up shortly from Smoothie King Center as the New Orleans Pelicans will be going up against the Los Angeles Lakers.
Aber wenn er ins Rollen gerät, dann ist nicht gut.
They split the season series against these
Aber
guys
den kannst
last
du kaum
season, 2
aufhalten.
games apiece. Should be a good one tonight. And tonight, get ready for some highlights. 2 lightning-quick, high-flying clubs. Kenny,
Schön
when
lachsfarbenes
you have
Hemd hier
teams
von
as
Shaq.
athletic as these, how can one side carve out an advantage?
Poise. That's it.
Guckt
You
immer
want to
wie...
be athletic, but you
die
also
gucken
want to be
alle ziemlich
level-headed. You gotta have
strange.
a combination of the two. You gotta execute your plays and you just don't rely
Haben
on your
sich vorher
physical
durchgezogen
gifts
hier, oder was?
because that could be detrimental.
And not only that, avoid mistakes.
Der alte Orlando-Krawatte an, oder was?
Wow.
Auf lachsfarbenem Shirt. Hemd.
FMB.
Where did you come up with that?
FAE?
Avoid mistakes.
Okay.
Be fast and efficient.
God, man, that's quick and fast.
It's going to be an exciting matchup. That's what I was trying to say.
Okay.
You're the first person
Ach
who's ever
ja,
said that.
die gute alte Zeit.
AMB. FAE.
Boom, check the room. Okay, Pelicans. Ich liege 0-2 in der Saison.
Oh,
es geht ab nach New Orleans. Ja, da ich letztens noch mit Alex drüber unterhalten. Tja, war der Ausnahmezustand, ne? Das war echt unglaublich. Da hat sich keiner richtig gekümmert. Weil hätte das gar nicht passieren müssen. Ja. Im Ausmaß. So, ich habe LeBron neue Schüchchen verpasst. Ich weiß gar nicht, welche das sind. Sind seine. Aus seiner Kollektion. Ja, und vielleicht bringt das ja was. Man lässt ja nichts unversucht.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, it's the first meeting of the year between these teams, so he told me today is mainly a feeling out.
Ja, nach wie vor 29 Spiele Saison, ne? Spiel 2 ist gerade am Hochladen.
Thank you, David. And tonight, Chris, a couple talented young teams facing off.
Yeah, with games like this, you know,
So,
you have
die
to temper your
Kabellage erstmal wieder hier richten bei
expectations and say,
mir.
wait a minute, I'm enjoying this game for this moment because in 2, 3, or 4 of these years, some of these kids are going to be flat out superstars.
Can you spot them? Some kids come in with a lot of headlines.
wieder
Other
ernst.
kids come in and a little bit under the radar. But with your trained eye, how
Komm, gib mir die
confident are you
Kraft.
feeling when you look at a
Kraft
kid
von
knowing
MJ.
what his trajectory is going to be?
Ja,
Very
ja doch.
confident if I watch them
Okay,
in
den haben wir schon mal, den Ball.
interaction
Das
and
ist
in
schon mal
physical
gut.
play, whether 3-on-3, 5-on-5. You get to see how they handle situations, how they score. You can tell an opponent to foul them. You can see their reactions. So I definitely believe you can tell a kid's trajectory when you're watching them play, as opposed to just a workout
Yes.
or watching them do some drills and things like that. When you watch them in the physical play and get it
Okay.
going on, you can kind of tell what
Das war eher aus der Verzweiflung. Ich habe gedacht, wenn ich da jetzt hochgehe, dann blocken sie mich sowieso wieder.
They've got Ingram. He's out there with Ball.
Also werfe ich lieber
JaVale
raus.
McGee is out there with LeBron James. And it's Kuzma in at the 4. Now here's Moore. Davis in the corner.
Yes.
Corners off the mark. Ball with it. To the middle. Here's James. And he takes it
Boah,
in for the
so?
layup off
So
a
ein
very
Geeichel?
nice feed.
Naja, Hauptsache
You
drin.
can't contain James when he's close to the rim. He's too powerful in the paint.
Here's Peyton.
Ja, okay.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the
Ich hab
contact.
gedacht, er spielt nochmal ab, aber ist direkt durchgezogen.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Die
And they
Elfi.
were 75%
Der
from the
Auffeuert.
line a season ago.
Ja, der wird die machen, ne? Als Point Guard. Ich kann eh nicht wackeln. Muss man erst
And
mit
he makes the
ansehen.
first.
And for the Lakers, new leadership in the front office starting midway through last season. For a franchise that had lost
Oh,
some
er
of
geht
its
daneben.
luster, the hope is
Beziehungsweise
they
der
can
ist zu weit
return to their
geworfen.
winning ways.
Sehr gut.
Chris, we're not accustomed to seeing top free agents spurn the Lakers, but that's what's been happening the last few years.
Yeah, I mean, it's different reasons. I mean, it's drafting. Some players want to go other places. The fact that the
Na,
ring
schade.
shadow of Kobe
Wollte mich
Bryant
eigentlich zurückdrehen.
there,
Hat er irgendwie nicht gemacht. Weil
we'll
die
see
mich
if
dann
they can
doppeln,
turn
ne?
things around.
Muss
Now
es besser
here's
ausnutzen.
Holiday after LeBron James's miss. Charity stripe shot.
Ja, okay, den macht er. Ne,
Misses
den macht
off
er
the
nicht.
right iron.
Almost
Den macht er
every
nicht.
look he gets inside is a good one, but the D hangs in there and makes
Komm!
it tough.
Ja.
If it counts.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting calls, and for good
Gut.
reason.
Gut,
Well,
gut,
yeah,
gut,
he's
gut.
a guy who can carry you for stretches, long stretches in this game. You want to get him involved early and often.
Outside Holiday knocks down the three-ball. Holiday's got himself going with the triple, his first basket
Aus
of the
dem
game.
Nichts wirft er den.
Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Over to the wing. Here's Kuzma. He's defended by Randall. Moore with
Was?
the steal.
Ach Mann. Warum denn? Als wenn LeBron...
And the rejection.
Ah, schönes Ding.
Oh, you gotta be
Monsterblock.
cautious
Sind zu
around
dritt hoch. Komm.
It's always
Oh nein, ey, warum? Wie schnell muss ich denn...
defense in your rear view.
Nein, 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 nein. Komm. Ah.
Looks like the Pelicans will retain
Oh,
possession.
LeBron, ey. Mach dich doch lang da.
And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. Anthony Davis is second.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I
Ja,
think he cares about the
Der darf
most.
nicht heiß laufen.
That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
And here are the Pelicans now. It's a 3-point game. Outside Holiday. That's in. Coming
Ah,
off an assist from
fuck
Peyton.
you.
Holiday's got his second bucket of the night.
Ist doch wahr.
Full use of the screen there. Gains the separation he needs for a good look.
LeBron against Moore. Now here's James. He's tightly guarded. Ball
Let's go.
Bucket.
Okay, 4 for 5 from the floor right now. Wasting no
Oder
time
so.
getting this offense rolling.
2 auf LeBron ziehen und dann ist einer frei.
And the call
Ah.
will be against Lonzo
Komm, ey,
Ball.
das war das erste Mal, dass ich reingehauen habe. Erste Mal. Ich auf die scheiß Stil-Taste.
And here are the Pelicans now, trailing by 4. Peyton kicks to Moore. They set the pick. Here's Davis.
Nix.
Trying to answer back, but that three is off
mal
the
weg,
mark.
Davis.
LA has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And as successful as LeBron James has been, a max contract, all the endorsements, everything else, he's made his mark with his philanthropy.
Well, Kevin, my favorite part about LeBron is what he's done off the court.
Yes.
I mean, $2.5 million to the
Safe.
Muhammad Ali Museum. Think about this. This might be one of the greatest philanthropic moves, in my opinion, by an athlete. $40 million to pay for the college tuition of 1,000 Ohio school children. I mean, he's affecting the world.
Ah, starke die.
Basketball.
Sehr geil.
He dishes it to McGee. And Davis sends
Oh, ey, McGee brauchst du gar nicht anspielen unterm Korb. Wenn der hochgeht, ey, das ist so, als wenn so ein Hefeteig aufgeht. Das dauert eh nicht lange.
Now here's Moore. He's
Ah, da komme ich nicht mehr dran.
but no scoring yet from him. Count it, good.
Oh, just a solid screen to free him up. Makes the layup possible.
James kicks the ball. Back to LeBron.
Komm. Oh Mann, der war gut geworfen. Verdammte.
You could tell he thought that triple was gonna fall.
Holiday with the three. A rebound by the Lakers. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, we saw no matter
Aha.
what they tried
Kein
offensively,
Dank.
the opponent just had the answer.
And in a big
Na gut,
way,
dann halt
this
Kopf
was a
wieder.
blowout. The players, coaches, everyone.
Leer.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And Chris, I know you've been executive producing and hosting various TV shows. You had a great NBA career, obviously, and it seems like you continue to find success. How's that been for you?
Well, I try to take the same lessons I learned in sports. You know, when I first got to Golden State, the first man I searched out was Chris Mullin, and found out all of his habits and stole all of his knowledge, and I tried to take that and move forward. And I try to do the same in other areas. I try to work with the best. I try to work my way up the rookie ladder and see what happens. And so I've just aligned myself with some really great people, some wonderful thinkers and hard workers, and hopefully it'll continue to have fun like I am doing. So it's been a great ride.
You're always learning, right? You never stop learning.
Man, come on. It's not just about a school or a class or one mentor. It's about everyday learning so that you can kind of learn and put people's knowledge with your unique sense of self.
Ja, der war nicht so gut geworfen. Aber der kann trotzdem mal rein, wenn er da so frei steht.
Other people can kind of let you know, wait, I did this, you want to think about that, and kind of just put your own playbook together.
It's good.
Even when you play good
Das geht so
defense
schnell, ne?
Mirotic still has the answers. Outstanding at guiding up shots over the deep.
Rondo kicks to Beasley. Lets it go from the wing.
Ich will doch mal rein.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Caldwell Pope passes to LeBron. 50 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
Yes.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Pelicans trail by 4.
Yeah.
That's a surprise.
Ja, ja, da wollten sie
Really
mich
out
wieder
of character for him to miss
den falschen
when the
Fuß
defense
erwischen,
is
aber
not
war
right
nicht.
up on it.
Beasley dishes to Rondo. A 3-ball. Get it back.
Und hoch und
And
Eier.
that one is good by Beasley. Beasley's got his first points of the night.
Beasley.
Just exploited the size mismatch. And he's getting easy looks tonight.
Schon gute Laune.
Rondo against Holiday.
Let's go. Das ist für die Schilder.
The feed to Mirotic. He kicks to Clark.
Bei wen wollen die abschließen?
6 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a
Okay, bei
shot.
Davis.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot.
Sehr gut. Ich dachte, das wäre Davis, aber der sitzt auf der Bank, oder was, ne? Davis noch gar nicht zu sehen. 2,3 Sekunden noch.
With 1 on the clock.
Ach, schade.
In time, but it's no good.
Extrem eng verteidigt, okay.
Making things happen for Los Angeles. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points.
Ah, so weitermachen.
Right back
Irgendwie
after
so
this
weitermachen. Ja.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance.
Mirotic, der alte Bulle. Ja, das hat damals Spaß gemacht mit den Jungs.
Mirotic is out there with Okafor. Then there's
Also,
Ian Clark.
bei 2K,
And
ne?
it's Miller, and it's Holiday, and it's
Boah, was denn?
The
Warum?
Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Von Glück sagen.
Just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling.
Oh, was?
the
Der war
inside.
doch gut gepasst. Den kann er ruhig mal fangen.
And it's Rondo in the corner. Lock at 6. And there
Yes.
it is for him.
Na, dann
Rondo's
so.
got the first
Dann
points
so.
up on the board here in the second quarter for the Lakers.
Nehmt
And
eure
Holiday
Männer.
kicks to Miller. Yes,
Ja, okay.
and it's Holiday with the assist that
Oh,
time.
schließen jetzt schnell ab.
Lakers leading by 6.
Matrix hat sozusagen das Spiel etwas angezogen.
Beasley outside. James against Okafor. And the
Och!
jumper, no good.
Also kann
He gets some extra
LeBron
attention
die
from the D
Dinger,
on that
genau
trip,
die.
and it throws a
Die habe
shot.
ich auch ein bisschen geübt.
And when you're scouting a player like LeBron James, Chris, how do you defend?
Yes.
What's the plan?
Und ab.
Wow, you got to stay in front of him and try to force him to take bad shots. Tell
Yes.
the trainer to get the ice bath
yes,
ready.
yes, yes.
Make sure you
Yes,
got some
yes.
extra tape. And all this is easier said than done.
Okay.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Defense.
Holiday, the pass to Okafor.
Ah, warum ist da keiner?
Score the basket. Nice shot after
Ja, ich
missing
habe
his
falsch
first attempt.
angewählt.
I don't know if
LeBron
that
ist
was
stehen
by
geblieben.
design or by accident, but the D not paying any attention to him.
Here's LeBron.
Ja,
And
genau
he's
so.
fouled pretty hard on that shot, but
Genau
he's got the
so.
chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
Gotta like the edge James plays with. Phenomenal at taking it strong
Sehr gut.
and picking up the foul.
Los
Ziehen.
Angeles shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
In the season ago,
Freiwürfe.
they hit about 75% of their free throws.
First one falls for him. Chris, it's hard at times to see just
Yes.
how effective a post player is on the defensive end beyond the blocks. What's the one thing that shows you a post player
Sehr
is
gut.
doing an
Sehr
excellent
gut.
job
Sehr, sehr gut.
of defending for their team?
Und gut sieht er auch
Look at the
aus.
penetration of a great guard. Right now, guards are playing at such a high level in their quickness. So when you see a guard attack, notice if that big man comes over and he has both feet planted. He doesn't have to get a charge, doesn't have to block, but does he stay vertical and does he get over there
Defense
fast enough that the offensive guard that was trying to score
Defense
can't get a
steht.
shot up and has to change, either
Hoch.
pass the ball or continue
Hoch.
his dribble.
Yes.
Right now, a lot of defense is done
Richtig
by
gute
just being
Rebound-Ausbeute
in the
bis
correct
jetzt.
spot at the right time, because you're not going to block the shot or you just want to deter the player from coming in.
Nein, warum? Verliert der mal den Ball?
Darf
ich nicht mehr machen.
Oh, that's a great
Yes.
tutorial. And
Gute
the ball goes
Ding.
out of bounds. It's touched by Beasley.
Leider nicht
Chance
mein
here to
Ball.
assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming
Aber
from
schön
as we
den
look at the shot chart for
Schwengel da noch hochgekriegt.
And the one
Sehr gut.
shot they've stayed away from tonight has been that long three. They've been a little more consistent with their shot selection, not launching as many deep threes.
catching up on the changes for New Orleans. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Okafor. Julius Randle comes in for Mirotic.
Oh, der eichelt rein.
Moore checking in for Ian Clark.
Da ist er,
As dangerous
Harald.
as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to
Hey.
the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
Here's Hart. He's guarded by Williams. Hart the pass to McGee, and it's ball in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. He drains it as the
Yes.
shot clock ticks down.
Da dreht er sich noch.
Ball's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And Ball
Wichtig.
has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
Nein, nein. Ja,
Williams can't get it to go.
And
genau.
they continue to control the glass.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Hart
Komm!
makes it off the
Yes!
glass. And it's a 9-point
Ja!
lead.
And a terrific percentage here in the first half.
Ah,
You
kam nicht
gotta
rum.
love
Kam
their
nicht rum.
rhythm and the flow with which they're playing.
Well, it's the shot selection. That's been a positive for them thus far and a negative for their opponent.
Now here's Moore. Defense right on him. Here's Payton. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Bleiben dran.
Now here's Ball. 8 points for him. Here's the screen. And
Yes!
sticking right with it, gets the foul
Yes.
with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working
Schöner Block
it
nochmal.
inside and getting good shots
Kommt da
from
vorbei.
close range.
And he's
Herrlich.
got his first chance at the line here.
Oh, bitte, ey, lass mich das irgendwie durchhalten.
And at 6'6", Ball, very similar to Jason Kidd in terms of the vision that he plays the game with. His IQ
Gut.
is off the charts.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Well, I
It's
think
nice.
the first thing they need to talk about are the rotations. There's a lot of miscommunication out there.
Naja, ist noch ziemlich erschöpft. Deng mal bringen. Ja. Auf die alten Zeiten. Ja, komm, wir gucken mal. Der kann zwar nicht mehr viel, aber 71 nur?
Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers.
Egal.
Fourth, Anthony Davis.
Joel Deng.
And
Sehr
looking
gut.
back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
And
Was für ein Foul.
looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And had the right idea there in calling for the screen,
Ja.
but he was just
Ja.
slow to get to the spot
Von mir aus.
and didn't get set.
Nehmen wir mit.
As a big fella, that's the thing, Greg. You
Nehmen wir
gotta
mit.
be quick in setting those screens. If you get a little lazy, you get called for it.
Ball kicks to Dang.
Ja.
Fouled in the act.
Woohoo!
Three-point play chance.
Da ist er. Da freut er sich. Ja, sicher. Und ich bringe dich auch mit 73 Overall.
6 seasons, counting interims. I think they're going to be patient with him, though, as he rebuilds.
I hope so. I mean, the fact that he's a familiar face is so
Da ist nichts umgestellt, ne? Nichts hier Profi oder irgendwelche Attribute oder
Also,
irgendwas.
his deal is guaranteed through 2020. They need to give him a
Läuft
chance.
einfach gegen die Pelicans. Bis jetzt. Bis jetzt. Abwarten. Komm.
Free throw good. Dang.
Yes.
Well, we talk so much about what it's like on
Gut.
the floor, Chris, but I wonder
Gut.
what it was like off the floor when you were on the bench watching the team play and what was going through your head and mind. What did you and your teammates talk about as you were on the bench taking a rest and watching the game go on?
Hoch.
It depends on which
Gut.
game. You know, if you're in LA and you see
Da ist er wieder.
Eddie Murphy and Rihanna walk in,
Unser
you're gonna
Modezar.
say, hey, look at
Ja,
Beyonce
hübsch
and
aus.
Jay over there. Or, you know, if
Naja, er ist schon ein guter
watching a great
Basketballer,
play
ja,
and you
kein
see a
Thema.
guy dunk on your teammate, you're not
Aber
gonna
bis
get
jetzt
too excited, but you're gonna whisper to
zum
your
Glück noch nichts
teammate,
gerissen,
man,
ey.
did you see that? That's crazy.
Freiwürfe werden
Or,
wohl
you know, you're
reingehen.
pumping up guys because they've been working so hard in practice, and it's
Nö.
a guy who's getting his first time to
Nö,
kind of
nö,
get
nö,
in
nö.
and get a good run. So you're cheering him on, and so being on the bench, you know, it's a lot of fun. You have to stay focused and ready to re-enter
der-
the game. But part
Nee,
of that
auch nicht.
job on the bench is to keep
So ein
the
Ding.
energy of the bench, and that's to keep guys encouraged, to be loose, to have fun, and so it's a lot of fun being on the bench. It's more fun when you're winning than losing, but a lot of fun being on the bench encouraging guys.
Here's McGee again
Yes!
as a Laker.
So. So kann er. Okay.
Here's Peyton.
Ja, dann machen wir heute schön hier Bretttag. Immer schön
144
mit dem
left
Board.
in the first half of basketball. Davis inside.
Yes.
McGee's there.
Yes.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but
Super
really
D.
in the rebounding numbers as well.
Passes it to Ball. Just
Ne,
5 on the clock.
so nicht.
And stolen by Williams.
Zurück.
Peyton in the corner.
Nein, nein,
The
nein.
run.
Ja.
Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Oh, da habe ich
And
jetzt
the
mal Glück
Lakers
gehabt.
will go the other
Gut.
way with it. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
And two teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
McGee dishes to Ingram. Shot clock at 6. And McGee kicks to Ball. Gets
Yes.
it to go from beyond the arc.
Yes, jetzt habe ich auch mal das nötige Glück. Alles klar.
And Ball is a
Alles
gifted
kar.
shooter, someone that excels at
Okay.
scoring the ball even when
Okay,
the
okay.
coverage is tight.
Ja.
Some tough
Da,
offensive
da,
sets.
da,
They want to turn it
da.
around.
Und die Laune
Right now, you
wird
just need
nicht
a bucket
schlechter.
to get some momentum.
Now,
Na?
here's Ball.
Ach, kein
Covered
Scheiß.
by Peyton. Ball kicks to McGee.
Na, da wollte er nicht
It's
hin, der
stolen by
sollte da oben hin.
Davis.
Guck mal, McGee hat ein Flämmchen.
No one near Peyton as he lets
Ja,
it
der
go.
ist drin.
Drains it from 17 feet out. Peyton's got 5 points so far.
Okay.
Oh, terrific pass work. That shot's a lot easier after an assist like that.
Now, here's Ball. Covered by Peyton. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul.
Okay.
Go to the line.
Okay.
That one on Davis.
Yeah, and Ball jumps all over the defense, especially when they give him a lane to the basket. Outstanding at forcing the issue.
First one falls for him.
40 zur Halbzeit. Ey, das hätte ich nicht gedacht. Das hätte ich nicht gedacht. Nach gestern?
And he can't
Boah.
hit the second.
Na komm, er muss werfen.
Holiday. That shot is off.
No.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers.
Boah.
Feeling good about their 17
Okay.
point lead heading into the break.
17
And their
Punkte.
ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge.
Und
who is
LeBron kann ich
standing
gleich wieder
by
bringen.
courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach
Okay.
Alvin Gentry. And Coach, you guys struggled in the first half.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break. with
Ja, ich
the
habe so eine
third quarter
Befürchtung,
soon to
dass sie
follow. Right here on
zweite Halbzeit
2K
aufdrehen
Sports.
irgendwie. The
2K
Pelicans.
Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports.
Been working out.
Ach ja, das ist schon ganz
There
lustig.
was no
Der Mann führt.
stopping Lonzo
Wenn man hinten
Ball
liegt,
in the
interessiert
first
das nicht.
half. He ended up with 15 points, 2 block shots, and 2 rebounds. His last game out, he was just not himself. But tonight, he has rounded
Der war
right
schön.
back into form with a very solid first
Schön
half.
übers Brett.
And
Er
let's
macht
get
heute
your
den
thoughts,
Geschmeidigen.
Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, I'll tell you, when I look at Lonzo Ball, it's hard not to see a little Jason Kidd. He controls the flow of the game on both ends of the floor. The difference with Ball, though, is already he has a dangerous outside jump shot.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Pelicans.
Well, they're obviously facing a hot shooting team
Der ist
tonight.
reingeeichelt,
That
ja.
combined with a lackluster
Der Dreier.
effort on defense,
Aber der war wichtig.
a recipe for disaster, Ernie. Without
Oh
major
ja.
improvements defensively,
Bis auf die Steals
this
sieht das
game
alles hervorragend
is
aus.
OVA.
18 Rebounds, Alter, ey. Das werde ich auf keinen Fall halten können in der zweiten
And now,
Halbzeit.
folks,
Das
just
wird sich
moments away
ändern.
from the start of the third quarter.
Außer halt läuft alles wie Shaq schon macht, ey. Aber das glaube ich nicht. Die werden jetzt
Welcome
nochmal
back to
kommen.
New Orleans, everyone. Glad to have you with us tonight as we take a peek at all
Muss
the
jetzt clever-
happenings just
clever spielen.
outside of Bourbon Street.
Kann man weiterspielen.
Now it's been a
Haha,
one-sided affair so
hier
far
wird
through the first two
was wird hier
quarters,
gemacht?
but there's
Geballert
plenty of
oder
time
was?
to
Die
not
ballern
come
die T-Shirts
back.
raus,
We're
ne?
seeing a tremendous
So. Höchste Konzentration. Ball hat 15 Punkte, Alter.
by 17.
Ah, hat er auch
Taking
grad
a look
gesagt,
at
ne?
Los Angeles. We've got Ball. Also Ingram out there. LeBron James is out there with JaVale McGee.
Yes!
And it's Kuzma in at the
Oh,
line.
göttliche die.
7'3" wingspan. Ingram's reach
Na,
makes
ja.
him a defensive factor.
It's stolen by
Na.
Davis. And Moore kicks to Peyton.
Ne.
And out of bounds
Nein.
is Los Angeles
Nein,
Kings
nein,
possession.
nein, 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 nein.
We
So
see a
nicht.
chart here for the shooting
So
performance
ja
so
mal nicht.
far for LeBron.
Well, just look at the cluster
So,
in the
14
middle of the
Punkte.
paint. That right there
Da
tells
geht noch
you
was bei
all you
LeBron.
need to know
Schade, gerade habe ich mich da
about
irgendwie
how they have
verdrückelt.
built
Keine
the
Ahnung.
lead they have. They are playing with more intensity on the offensive side of the ball, and it's the difference in the game right now. You have to love how they've approached this matchup.
Ah, da geht's schon los, weißt du?
Break from his one-and-done season at Kentucky, leading college basketball in block shots. We knew Anthony Davis could
Ja, ja.
dominate defensively, but
werden wir machen.
did you have any idea he'd be this good offensively?
None. I mean, with his length and athleticism, you knew he'd have an impact
wieder nicht.
as a finisher.
Und er kriegt
But
ihn
the
in den
way
Kopf,
his
keine
shooting
Reaktion.
has developed, it has been remarkable. Now, granted, this was
Oh.
a guy that at one point was
Okay.
recruited to play point guard coming out of high school, but he's playing more like a shooting guard with his skill set.
Here's Kuzma. He's defended by Randall. Kuzma passes to McGee.
Ah, er hat halt die Stilen aber auch. Alter, ey.
Kuzma
That defense is as good as a block.
Yes,
Looks to be a
baby.
into nothing.
Defense.
Ball kicks to James. Over to the wing.
Oh, schöner Rebound wieder.
Here's the screen. Lakers passing it
Okay,
around.
dann so.
And it's McGee with the jam.
Dann so.
You love seeing James
Wenn die beide auf
the
mich
ball.
zugerannt
It
kommen.
shows that he really has a focus for getting his teammates
Yes.
Now, by New Orleans.
Ja, Mann.
Nice game. Great performance by Lonzo Ball.
Wow, it's time for them to switch up.
Damit habe ich nicht gerechnet.
Because what they've been doing so far is not working.
Looking now at the numbers for Holiday. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged
Ja, ist
15
wahrscheinlich
points a
irgendwie,
game.
ja,
7
weiß ich nicht,
assists,
die Matrix
4
das will.
rebounds. When you have a shooter like
Die
him off
treffen
the
echt nicht
bench,
viel,
it
ne?
makes scoring
Und ich
so
hole
much
so viele
easier
Rebounds.
for the bench.
Yeah, when he's taking on the scorer's role for that second unit, then the others can go focus on what they naturally do best.
Randall dishes to Davis. Outside Holiday. That's in there.
Okay.
Davis with the assist. 8 points for Drew Holiday.
Against length, he does a nice job of creating just enough separation.
Yeah, but
Na,
he
komm,
has
komm,
a
komm,
big
komm,
height
komm.
advantage, but that's somewhat mitigated out there on that perimeter when you got to come check him.
Los Angeles leading by 16. And it's Ejuan Moore with the foul.
Foul. Sehr gut.
That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Lance Stevenson's checked in for JaVale McGee. And Hart subbed in for Ball. 6 to shoot. Davis against LeBron.
Schade.
Randall grabs the board.
Having a little bit of trouble at the start of the half. Only
Ja, war
1
zu
for
weit
4
weg,
from
ne?
the field.
Die Distanz war schon heftig.
Payton in the corner. Randall with the ball. Now guarded by Stevenson. Moore outside.
Nein.
And the shot falls short
Nein,
this time.
nein.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory.
Okay, ich hole meinen Block.
James against Davis. Goes
Yes!
straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the
Come on!
He'll go to the line. That one is on Holiday.
Well, come on. We all know LeBron is used to getting fouled, but it's just amazing how he keeps his focus.
It's over.
Such a powerful player.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Hat der den da reingeballert, ne?
Free throw good.
Jawohl.
James.
Well, it's clear that James is already an all-time great, a champion, a surefire Hall of Famer unless you're an idiot.
Ja, ey.
Outside Holiday.
Ja,
And
läuft.
Davis missing.
It's
Läuft.
clear this just isn't his night. I mean, if they're gonna keep him on the floor, I think his best role would be to be a decoy.
Stevenson against Moore. Over Randall.
Ne, der ist zu kurz. Er ist zu lange gehalten. Weil ich gedacht habe, er zieht noch zum Korb irgendwie. Halb Schienenaktion, aber war nicht.
Letting the man make his move and getting right up on the jump shot.
Picked by Randall. Payton kicks to Randall. Up off the screen.
Na, okay.
And Randall throws it down.
Okay.
What I do love about Randall as a screen is he's always a threat to roll off, even if ultimately he doesn't.
Here's James. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
They should continue to get the ball
Okay,
inside.
okay,
The
okay.
defense struggling
Ja, die
to
Blockgeschichten.
contain them.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans
Ah,
decide to
läuft,
talk it
Digga,
over.
läuft.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses
Yes!
lately really is unbelievable.
Man, this
Ah,
is a
das
joke.
freut mich gerade.
I mean, there's been some
Ist ja klar.
glimpses of hope, but they've been
Ah, es war aber auch eine
far
Durchstrecke
between.
gestern, ey.
Some
Mein
changes
Gott.
for New Orleans. Mirotic is checked in for
Ja.
Julius Randle. Miller
Yep.
comes in for Ejuan Moore. And Ian Clark subbed in for Payton.
And James shows no mercy on his drives to the rim. Vicious at penetrating inside.
Bäh.
Pelicans trailed by 21. Here's Clark. Down low. Here's Davis. From the right block,
okay.
his shot is good.
Ja, dafür ist er
There's a
bekannt.
list of the best inside scorers in the NBA. Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Beasley outside. Outside Rondo. To the paint. And James with the basket on the assist by Rondo. James has got 9
Schön.
points.
Sehr,
now in the
sehr
quarter.
schön.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right
Als
at
wenn
the
nie was
rim.
gewesen wäre.
The D had better start buckling now.
Na,
Miller outside.
sie aufpassen.
Rebound the Lakers.
Aber
LeBron's got his 4th
Die sind
rebound
von der
with that
Rolle.
last one here tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Taken away by Holiday.
dass sie den dann
And
immer noch
pushing it up. Here's
verlieren,
New
obwohl ich ihn
Orleans.
schon,
Here's
eigentlich
Clark.
schon hatte.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for
Okay.
him.
Okay.
That one on Caldwell Pope. Chris, you have to like Ian Clark as a source of instant offense who's found his spot in this league as a deadly scoring option coming off the bench. A very efficient scorer.
He's very efficient from the floor and from deep. He's a little undersized at his position, but you cannot leave him alone on the perimeter, even for a second.
Okafor is checked in for New Orleans. So he gets them both. Here's Rondo. 1:41 left in the third. Here's James. It's good.
Offensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
Das war on the run.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute.
Da wird
You
er
know,
so
he's a guy
übel
that shot
weggehauen.
almost 70% last season.
Aber swischt noch rein. Geil. Ja.
For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Mirotic passes to Holiday. And Mirotic kicks to Clark. Mirotic, the screen. Shoots off the screen. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Clark's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, just a brick wall of a screen. Knocks the defender out of the play.
James outside. There's a minute left to play in the third. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Outside Rondo. Misses the three. Pelicans trail by 20.
Schade.
Miller kicks to Clark.
Ja, alles easy. Alles easy. Die sind total von der Rolle jetzt.
Good on the bucket. Stevenson's got his first 2 points of the night.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Here's Clark. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. The kick out to Holiday. Offensive rebound. Can't hit that one. Lakers leading by 22. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope.
Let's go, wollte ich gerade sagen. Aber den macht er nicht. Schade. Der sah so gut aus. Ja, den machen sie, ne? Nö. Ab dafür. Ja, okay. Schade. Ja. Alter, muss schon alles schief laufen jetzt im letzten Quarter. Machen wir uns nichts vor, dann müssen wir nach Hause bringen jetzt. Boah, der war geil. Mackie, yes! Let's go.
And a moment ago, inside the huddle with head coach Alvin Gentry.
Forget about the score and let's compete. Just compete. That's all. Not that hard to do now.
Without worrying about what's led up to this point, Alvin Gentry trying to refocus his players' efforts.
Yeah, I mean, dwelling on the point differential at this point isn't going to fix anything. But all 5 guys giving maximum effort, that might be a cure-all for a whole lot.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Holiday out there with Ian Clark. Then it's Williams. Then there's Mirotic.
Ja, ich muss aufpassen, weil
roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Los Angeles
Lebron hat jetzt eine Pause, ne?
It's Beasley on the wing, covered by Mirotic.
Oh, schönes Ding. Schön. Oh, Beasley, sowas kann der.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
And you see he's not worried about what's on the scoreboard. He just wants to go ham each possession.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Peyton's checked in.
Ja, überträgt sich auf die ganze Mannschaft. Wenn es läuft, dann läuft's, ne? Oh, schade.
No good on that one. Chris, bench celebrations can be seen as showing up the other team. is there a balance in your mind of how players can celebrate without
Nee.
rubbing it in the other team's face?
I mean, this isn't baseball. You know, if it was basketball, if we
Warum geht das denn so schwer?
we could try turn around spin, but we don't, you know.
Das
you
war doch
have
alles
respect
perfekt
for your
von
players
Elio.
by how hard you play
Elio
against them,
Pup.
by preparing for them, by you know, not playing
Schade.
dirty. But basketball, no.
Naja.
No, the culture is in the parks. The
Alles
culture
gut.
is with guys that play, and the bench should have as much fun. I love watching the benches go crazy. Think of how hard those guys on the bench work all season long and may never get in. What's wrong with being hyped for your team?
So?
No, I don't think it
So
should
nicht.
be turned. I love it. Actually, I think some of these benches need to turn it up even more. Hopefully, we get a better show on the bench.
And it's ball in the corner from the arc.
Oh, den kann er mal machen, ne? Und der war auch gut geworfen.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And it's in.
Ja, der war
Basket number
schön.
6 for him thus far. He has
Guck mal
only
her.
missed 2 shots from the floor.
Lonzo
And we're
Ball.
seeing Ball just take
Schön.
over. An efficient, effective scorer who feels comfortable shooting from anywhere.
Now here's Peyton. Tight defense on him. And Mirotic kicks to Okafor.
Ja,
No
okay.
stopping him there. Jams it
Okay.
as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one is on Beasley.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run
Ah,
into it
hervorragend.
in rhythm.
Hill, he's checked in for Mirotic.
Bleiben weiter
And
verunsichert.
Mirotic, a player who hasn't made quite the jump in development that Chris, I think, his team was open for.
Yeah, Mirotic fans
Warum treffen die jetzt
might
keine
have their
Dreier?
expectations
Die
dampened.
sind doch gar nicht so
He's
schlecht
still a good
geworfen,
player.
ey.
He has one of the best pump fakes in the game because his shot is
Was
so
denn?
good, but no idea how defenders keep falling for his pump fake. I mean, he uses it all the time.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Davis is checked in for Okafor. Julius Randle comes in for Solomon Hill. And Moore subbed in for Troy Williams. Picked by Randle. Peyton outside.
Herrlich.
There's a screen.
Herrlich.
Clark for 3.
Kriegt man Bock auf Uso oder so.
It's hauled in by
Ja,
Los Angeles.
McGee.
McGee's
Herrlich.
got 7
So schlecht
rebounds
wie er in
the
den
game.
letzten beiden Spielen war.
It would be a huge
So
boost
hervorragend
for
spielt
them
er
if he
heute.
could start knocking these down.
Oh, Ball, Digga. Ah, schade.
Even that close to the bucket, that's a very tough finish. in that
Hätte den
kind
Korb
of traffic.
verdient gehabt.
More in the corner. Takes
Ah,
the
schade.
three.
Jetzt hauen sie mit dem Dreier, ne?
And again,
Nö.
New Orleans has no luck.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Got that
Jetzt.
one up quick.
Da ist er doch.
How about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
Sauber. 63, 36. Schnaps hier. Jetzt wird
Yeah,
erstmal
they've had
Schnaps.
a tough time taking the
Nein.
lid off.
Chris, you see
Das
some of the
gute
rookies
Bier, eine
coming
Melissa.
into the league, they need to put on more weight. They need to build up a little bit. And how aggressive saying that were you?
Ja,
looking
Alter,
to add
geil.
strength when you came into the NBA.
Well, I was fortunate that I already had an NBA type body, and so I really didn't need to try to bulk
Oh,
up
nein.
for the NBA. You know, I
Hat
really
er nicht gut
disagree that
gesperrt.
a lot of guys got to get
Gut
stronger.
geblockt.
Look at Kevin Durant. You know, we all know the famous story about how trainers laughed at him when he got to
Ach,
the
weißt du was?
league. The
Wir nehmen eine
NBA is
Auszeit.
unique in that. Do you have skill? Can you play? So
Ganz
no,
locker.
Curry doesn't need to put on 25 pounds of muscle. I think we've seen Durant
Was
doesn't need
macht
to put on
LeBron?
15 pounds of muscle. It's more about your game. It's more about your core and your balance. You'll pick
Ah,
up
bei
natural
77.
weight and natural strength as you go along. But how is your work ethic?
Man
Are
muss
you
dann
in
auf
the
der
gym?
Bank
Are you
bleiben, alles
lifting?
klar.
Are you working out? Are you getting stronger? That's great. But you
Deng,
don't have
könnte
to
ich gleich noch mal
necessarily
bringen.
try to become bigger and stronger. Just try to make sure you have game. That's most important.
New Orleans making a switch here. Miller's checked in. McGee a screen. Off the pick. And Ball slams it in.
Keine Gegenwehr
See
mehr.
Ball there, making the right read
Und
off
tschüss.
that pick and roll. He really does excel at coming off.
Ja, habe ich mich
before
mal
the
gegen die
shot.
andere Richtung,
He's
also
gonna
für die
have to
andere
fight
Richtung
over the
entschieden.
top and force him to
Gegen die
drive.
normale Laufrichtung beim Block. Und siehe da,
Moore dishes to
kommt
Davis.
ganz frei.
Shoots over Ball. A tad short,
Ja,
but
okay.
it's good off the front iron. And that's
Davis auch
now
nochmal seine 2
6
Punkte
points
hier.
for Davis.
Alles klar.
Well, no matter what, he's always going to be one of the most dangerous men on the court.
Over to the left wing. Here's Hart. Chris, if you were on the rules committee, what rule change
Tja,
would you
schön.
like to see the NBA make going
Schön.
forward?
Kevin, there's not a rule I
Einfach
necessarily
schön.
have changed, but I'd ask them to kind of reinterpret a couple of rules, and that goes with the flagrant foul. I often see so many plays that are just
Auch
hard
ohne
fouls
LeBron.
called as flagrant fouls, and that can affect not only a player and later on whether it's a flagrant 2, but it can affect the game. It can affect the next game by how it's interpreted by a player being kicked out because of that. And so I just want to take the sensitivity or put the toughness back into that.
Okay, springt da wieder ins Feld. Ich habe gedacht, ich hätte ihn hier irgendwie. Naja.
I just like to see it get
Gar
back
nicht
to
gesehen.
be interpreted as it was a
Egal.
little while ago, maybe 20, 25 years ago.
Eine Halle ist mittlerweile auch ruhiger geworden.
Williams
Der
comes
geht
in
dann
for Julius
ausnahmsweise mal
Randle,
rein.
and it's Drew Holiday in for Ian Clark.
Alles gut.
LA has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's Wagner. Back to Stevenson and stolen by Miller. And
Warum
now
lässt er den Ball
running
denn
up the
fallen?
court, Miller pushing it up, and Miller throws it down hard.
Ja, jetzt machen sie nochmal alles. Jetzt kriegt er nochmal Freiwürfe oder einen zumindest.
Everyone else is watching. Solid individual effort right there.
Alfred Payton, he's
Oh, Lebron ist wieder da.
New
Alles gut.
Lakers leading by 21. And here's Rondo. LeBron James on the wing. And they double him up with LeBron. It's stolen by Davis. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Holiday is running.
Kleiner Schlendrian hier nochmal.
Davis setting the pick for Payton. Stolen by McGee.
Ja, schön. Alles gut. Alles gut.
Now Rondo. The pass to Kuzma. Moore against James. Clock at 6. Over Moore.
Nee, zu kurz. Wieder zu lang gehalten. Ich wollte den eigentlich auch als Fader machen. Ja, schön, deswegen. Zeigen Sie nochmal was.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at this just confirms what a
in your
dominant game
face,
he had.
baby.
What a night tonight it was for LeBron.
Even when the entire defense was focused on stopping him, they couldn't slow him down. I mean, a terrific offensive player.
Schade. Einmal zu viel. Ja, muss ja auch.
Uncovered. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feet.
Musste ja so kommen. War ja klar. Übertreibst du noch? Ah, ist ja hier.
Rondo with the ball. Pass to McGee. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Okay.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Beasley against Williams. Shot to end this cold run.
Oh, schöner Block. Ja, ja. Das war's.
So it's the Lakers taking care of
Sauber.
business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how they get it done on the
Ja, alles soweit geklappt. Ich bin überrascht und verzückt. Damit hätte ich, wie gesagt, nicht gerechnet. Ja, Lebron ist auch gut drauf hier. Leisure hier, Handtuch um. Ja, vor allen Dingen Rebounds, genau. Das war nicht schlecht, ja. Das ist auch nett hier, das passt dann auch mit dem Comment. Gut, gut. Ja, einmal hat er richtig einen versenkt. Yes! Ah, geiler Block. Ja, und da stand McGee mal ganz frei. Sehr gut. Ja, das macht dann natürlich Spaß, ist ja klar. So. Spiel gegen die Pelicans gewonnen. Nur noch 1:2. Da oben steht's in der Bilanz. Okay. Wer kommt denn als nächstes? The Magic. Ja, okay. Die Magic. Ja, alles klar. Dann würde ich sagen, ihr wisst, was uns erwartet beim nächsten Stream gegen die Orlando Magic. Ich würde sagen, ich feiere erstmal meinen Sieg hier und ja, wir hören und sehen uns, ne? Yes.